What's going on, guys? Bama'S Outdoors back with you again today, and I'm out on the lake and I'm looking for spawning bass. There's a big old sow right down here in front of me and a little buck. I'm recording with my phone today, so I may not get a great deal of footage, but every time I come across one of these little beds like this, I'm going to try to get it on camera for you guys to see what's going on. If I don't actually get me catching the fish on video, I'm at least going to take a picture of the fish and put it in the video, because there's just so much to do here with the phone, getting it, you know, finding a limb to hang the phone in and keep recording, and Lord knows how long it might take for me to get these fish aggravated enough to hit. But either way, that's my plan. And I've got these two right here in front of me, and I'm fixing to turn it around for you guys and see if I can't get a good clip for you. But that's what we're going to do today. Please hit that like button and please hit that subscribe button, guys. We would be very grateful. This big old girl sitting right in front of me right now. So subscribe, like. Hope you enjoy the day, and I hope we catch some fish. Again, if I catch it, the buck or the female, I'm going to take pictures and include it in the video. It's just a lot easier for me to do that than to I can focus on fishing. So appreciate it. Fix and get that clip up of this big old girl for you. All right, guys. Hopefully you can see her. She's just sitting right there. She's got a little buck bass. There comes a little buck bass right up next to her. I hope y'all can see this, guys. I'm doing my best I can with that glare on the water. But she's a big old girl. I bet she's probably I think she's probably a good 7 pounds at least. But see that little buck swimming around her? Yeah, they're making out a lot. He'll go up there and brush up on the side of her, and she'll turn on her side and everything. But I'm going to stand right here, and I'm not going to have it on video because it'd just be aggravating. Like I said, if I catch the buck or the female, I'm going to put it on camera as far as, like, you know, taking a picture. But she ain't moving. And we're going to go around the whole lake today, and as many of these little spots we can find, we're going to sit there and we're going to try to work on them, see if we can't get them to bite. So, I think start throwing some baits out, guys. See what happens. Well, guys, I got the buck. Here it is. It took me about, I don't know, 30 minutes to finally get him to bite. Female's still sitting down there. He's probably about 2.5, maybe 3 pounds. But either way, I'm going to grab a picture of this guy, and I'm going to go back over there and mess around with that female, because she started getting pretty aggressive. They both did. They got aggravated with me running that bait through there over and over again. And actually, I was just running a shaky head outside of the bed. And I'd get right up to the bed, and I'd just bounce that thing off the bottom of the water, and it'd come down and nose on it. And finally, the last 2 times I threw out there, I just kind of bounced it over the top of the bed. And so it finally hit. Sorry I didn't get the whole action on camera, man, but it's difficult. I got a limb right here. I don't know if I could get the phone lined up right. But either way, here's the fish. And I'm going to grab a quick picture. And I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, guys, we're going to let this buck bass go. Maybe he'll take off. I've had him out a little bit. We'll get him livened back up. He'll probably go right back over there. All right, buddy, come on. There he goes. Thanks, bud. See you next year. All right, guys. The female's still there. See her sitting right there. I'm going to give it a little time and come back in a couple hours and try after her again. But I have so much lake I got to go around to see if I can find some more. At least that way, if I come back tomorrow, I'll know where they are and have a better strategy. So, hope you're enjoying the video. I'm going to start walking and start looking, guys. Big girl. All right, guys, I found another bed. I believe it's a bed, but there's a male on it. Let me see if I can get it in the camera. He's swimming off a little. He's in protective mode. It's definitely a bed. And he's swimming around. There's the bed. There he is. And then there's some deformed bass swimming next to him. Half of his body's black and the other half is... Look at him chasing him off. That one fish, half of his body was black and the other... Look at him chasing him. But this is definitely a bed. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here and I'm going to see if I can get him. Let's see if he's coming back. I don't see the female, but I'm definitely going to work on him for a little bit. See if we can get him. Alright guys, I got people next to me. Some little kids are about to go swimming, but I got the camera set right on this bed. I wanted to actually get some footage of me working this. You probably can't see it real good, but do you see that little white spot on the video? That's where the bed is. There's a little bass there. I've been working with him. He's getting aggravated. And I'm going to try to get this recorded. You're not going to see me, but I'm going to try to do this, so y'all just stay focused right there. Alright guys, maybe you can hear me. Maybe you can't. I don't know. Trying to get that camera set up. I dropped my phone in the water. Good thing it's waterproof. He's already nosing down on it. He's got a little hot spot. This is not a big bass, but I'm just trying to. He's really mad. I just dropped it down directly on the bed. He's nosing. He won't take it in his mouth, but he's getting right up on it. Now he's got it. Oh goodness. He had it in his mouth. Not to worry though, he's very aggressive. He will come back and get it. He's not going nowhere. He didn't feel no hook, so he'll come back. I'll just hang tight. Oh, he got it again. He's done with it. He got him back. Camera off. There he is. The guy that was on the bed. Let me get my camera off for a minute. Alright guys, we're gonna let him go. Maybe he won't soak the camera. Kind of get him woken up a little bit here. Oh, there he goes. Thank you, bud. See you next year. So some guys won't believe me. That right there, my friends, is bass fingers. Tore slap up. That's after those two fish. You know, I love it because usually when you get these bloody fingers, that means you're having a good day. Either that or you don't have pliers. And today, I don't have pliers. So bring pliers, you may avoid this. But it doesn't bother me at all. Hopefully they'll be bloodier before we head to the house. Let me fix the video here. Alright guys, I found another bed. It's right down here below me. It's going to be extremely difficult to fish. The female is on the bed. She's probably 3 pounds bigger than the one I saw earlier today. She would go an easy 9 pounds. So I'm going to walk down this little embankment. And if I could actually flip my camera view around in midstream, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a view from right here, because if they're like the other bass, they ain't going nowhere. The buck's probably 2.5 pounds. Female's about 9 pounds. So let me see if I can do another few here. All right, guys, I've turned it around. It's gonna be very difficult. If you see where my finger is right in there, you can probably already see the female. I'm gonna zoom in the best I can. That's as far as my camera will go. You see that big old sow sitting down there? You can see the buck real clear. And this is all I'm doing today, is looking for these beds. I'm not casting for any other thing. I could probably caught other bass already, but I want to focus on these. So she's moved out of view behind that tree, but he's still there. I may not be able to get any footage as me catching this one, because it's going to be so difficult for me to find a place to put this camera without me dropping it in the water. And if I drop it in the water here like I did earlier, I'm going to have to go in. So let me get down there and see what's going on, see if we can't catch one. If we catch that big old sow, dude, that's close to my PB, but it's not. My PB was just a touch bigger than that one. We'll see. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to apologize about that other sow and that other buck bass I saw. Nearly impossible to get down there. I tried and I tried and I kept getting hung up. It's something maybe I could have got from a yak, but you would have had to sit right on top of the bed. So what I did is I kept walking. I was confident. They're really out in full force. This might be one of the best days of the year for the spawn, or the next week or two. So I just moved down to this little area. I mean, there is a whopper and a buck sitting on a bed extremely close to the bank, almost touching the bank. So I'm gonna turn around, I'm gonna let y'all get a look. I may have a place where I can put the camera up, I'm not sure. But let me show them to you, and then I'll come up with a plan of attack. But I'm definitely gonna stay here and work on these fish. This is my opportunity to get a big one if I can today. I'm gonna walk up slowly. They may move off, but they're definitely gonna come back. I mean, they're literally like, you know, I can hear the music and the candles burning. They got some berry white. There she goes. See her? He's right behind her. And that bed is so close to the bank, you could about reach down and lip them. But look at the size of her. She is a beautiful fish. He's not going nowhere, and if he does, all he's going to do is circle around a little bit. Watch him. He knows I'm here. That's all right. I ain't worried about it. All he's going to do is circle around, and yeah, there's the bed. There they are. I'm going to work on them. I don't really have a spot to put my camera, but I'll see what I can do. All right, guys, I got my phone set up. This is a much bigger buck than the other ones. The bass, the female is gigantic. It may take me 20 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes. It depends on how mad he gets. But hopefully this will keep videoing. He should come back up in a minute. That's my hope. Yeah, they're coming back up. He's gonna have to get mad. He's gonna have to get mad. This is the reason why it's a little bit easier for me to just work on them and get a picture of them, show y'all guys. Because this may take a long time, but that female, she's every bit of 10 pounds. Every bit 10 pounds. bumped him with it. Now, sometimes you have to bump them a couple times. That really makes them mad. Well, guys, we got the male. Check it out. He's probably about 5 pounds. Sorry I couldn't get it on video, but it took me a while to get it, and I kept working that wacky rig over top of that bed, and finally I kept bumping him with it. That was very important in the whole process. I had to bump him with the worm a few times to get him aggravated, and he turned around and put it in his mouth, held it there for a second, and I made sure I saw the worm go all the way in his mouth before I set the hook. Otherwise I may have pulled it out. But right there, buddy, nice one. 5 pounder, buddy. Let me get some pictures, and we'll go see if we can find some more beds. I believe there's probably 4 or 5 more beds here. As long as my camera keep running, I'm gonna keep catching them. This is what springtime's all about, guys. Remember, like and subscribe, please, please, please. Let's get some pictures. One last look at him. He's a chunk. I'm talking about an absolute brute. Biggest buck I've seen so far. All right, buddy. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Did I mention thank you, Lord? Oh, and also, thank you, Martese Lures, Trapper Tackle, Liquid Mayhem, Soba Baits. Thank you, buddy. And for all you guys who support me on Twitter and here on YouTube, very grateful. Y'all help me live the dream. I just had to stop and do this, guys. Why don't you look at these freaking tadpoles? Holy smokes. And they're like freaking everywhere. Look at this. And this is just a small section. Wonder why these bass are so healthy in this lake. Survey says frogs. I'm gonna see if I can stick this thing. I've never stuck my camera under the water. It's supposed to be waterproof. Holy smokes, I'm not gonna stick it in the water, even though it is waterproof. Thought I'd share this with you guys. It's not like everybody's already seen tadpoles before, but I'm just blown away by how many. The whole entire beach is like this. Mass. Okay, I'm done tadpoling. So what's up, guys? I'm taking a break. I've walked around the whole entire lake, and the majority of the bass that are spawning are on one side, which makes perfect sense. There's one side of the lake that gets a lot more sunlight. The water was a little more shallower, so those fish are mainly over there. I think I saw a total of 5 beds today. Caught 4 bucks. Did not catch the females, but if I don't catch any today, I'm coming back tomorrow with a different approach. I know where they are now. Sometimes when you're in a kayak, or at least for me, when these bass are spawning up so close, it's real hard to see the beds unless you get right on top of them with your kayak, and sometimes that'll spook them away for a minute. So I wanted to go on the bank today, but I know where they are. May come back in the kayak tomorrow, may come back bank fishing again, but definitely gonna try something different. But y'all guys get out there and fish. It's a good time to fish. My favorite time of year to fish. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to like this video. And please, if you would hit that notification bell, share the video. This is our 2nd year doing videos here on YouTube, and we're trying to do a little better job this year than last year. I've got about 2 video worth of footage at home. Excuse me. But I have to do that on the computer. And we live in the mountains. And our internet's god awful. So that may be on a day that it rains and I don't have a whole lot to do. I'll get on those and try to get those posted. Done a lot of fishing already this year. It's been a great year. So yeah, subscribe, like this video. Thanks for watching, and as always, God bless. Happy fishing, guys.